requirement that we wanted an ensuite master bedroom, which wasn't possible for any of the rooms that we already had. And there was another thing that we were expecting a baby, so we wanted that bit of extra space because we expect a lot of families to come over. So we decided that if we are getting the house done once, then we should just get all of it done together.
We didn't think about the loft conversion until the last minute.
Yeah.
We started thinking about the refurbishment since the time we moved into the house. That was in 2013, September, and since then we saw so many builders, so many people coming in for the quotes. But eventually, when we were nearing to the decision of renovating, then we thought, why not have a loft conversion? We'll have more space.
Yeah.
And the City Lofts guys came in, and from there we decided let's do the loft conversion as well.
Just a stroke of luck, because we were literally finding something for loft, and Pratul googled, loft conversions, and City Loft came in with the tag. We found them.
Breath of fresh air with City Lofts, because you don't expect the person coming in with a lot of preparation. So we're very impressed with Deepak and Kuli's meticulous preparations. So after the first visit, they gave us the quotation with everything that we wanted in the house. So of all the people that we called into the house for the renovation quote, I think City Lofts were the best people with the quotation and the preparation, with the breadth of their knowledge about the building and construction work. We were really impressed. Some of the things we didn't even know about what we wanted to get done. We didn't even know they existed in terms of the building regs and the party wall. So they took us through all the stages one by one, and it was a guided process for us, completely project managed.
And I would add that Deepak, the day he came, he knew already so much about the property, and he had some photographs with him, so he knew exactly what he was getting into before coming into the property. That was like level of preparation on day one before he had even met us. And then when he came back with the quote, it was so professionally done. For me, that was like very appealing, that usually people would send you an email quote with saying removing wallpaper X amount or things like that, which are just barely listed. And I personally never feel comfortable because there's so much wiggle room at the end of the day. If you rely on quotes like that, they will say, oh, I interpreted this to be whatever. So what they had done, City Loft had done, was literally under each heading described what was the level of work that was going to be taken. And there was a booklet, like a memo, which we could just read through like a book. And that level of detailing was just very impressive. Yeah.
Very good. Pretty well. Knocking of the walls and everything. The planning permission, everything went smooth initially. But then the roadblock that we hit was with the party wall notice. It was all in the process, guided process. The party wall notices were there. It was served to our neighbor, to the party wall neighbor, and but she never signed or never got back to us or the party wall surveyor. So that was initial hiccup. But then again, Deepak and we came to an arrangement where we decided that if she doesn't sign, we have given them enough notice, so we could carry on with the work anyways.
It was a calculated risk that we had to take, and I would say one of the biggest factors for us to take that risk was that we were confident that the way they will carry out the work will probably not cause any issues for the neighbors to complain us about. So we were feeling confident that even if we proceed without her consent, we've complied with the requirements under the Act, it should be all fine. So that was the initial hiccup for us. I mean, for us to be involved is understandable because it's our house and everything, but we were very happy with the way Kuli was involved because he had all the numbers to the T, like the measurements of the floor for the flooring, the measurements of the bathroom units, how long should be the shower unit that goes in, the sink and everything, and he was constantly doing back and forth to double check the numbers for us, and he was there at all times. Whenever we needed him, he was there.
Yeah. This is the most impressive thing for me. I think they did the work right on time. The people came in even before what they'd said in the morning, and they left after what they'd said. So the workers were really meticulous. They were really passionate for the work. This was really good thing that the project finished bang on time. So for me, that was it's unheard of. Any kind of project, it stretches. Of this kind, any project of this magnitude, the work that is involved, the planning and everything, it's rarely, very rare that you see the work completes on time. With City Lofts, I think they completed bang on time. And with the baby, they promised us that before the baby we'll move here. With Kuli's promise, I think Kuli and his guys worked really hard to get us in the house before the baby. Just a week before the baby was born.
It meant a lot to us to bring the baby to his home for the first time straight from the hospital, and that was made possible. So we were very happy about that. And one more thing with the way these guys worked, because we were living in the rented property away from here, so we didn't have much oversight on how things are being done hour to hour, day to day. So we would come back in a few days to overlook the work. So our neighbors, when we ran into our neighbors in one of those visits, they told us how nice these guys are. They were like, your guys are golden, you know. You have really wonderful workers working for you. And to hear that from a neighbor, I think is one benchmark of a compliment.
That tells you about the professionalism of the company and the
Exactly.
people working for it.
Him and City Lofts
Okay.
together.
We gotta thank him as well, because if he wasn't there, then we wouldn't have done it. He gave the extra push.
Yes.